Hello and welcome to Star Guitar. This is a new podcast all about guitars and the people that play them. Before we get to the first episode, which will hopefully be up next week, I wanted to do a short introduction. So my name is Andy Welch and I've been a journalist for about 15 years, largely writing about music during that time. Although for far longer I've been obsessed with guitars, how they sound, how they look, how they're made, and the stories behind them. During my time interviewing musicians, I always found myself drawn to guitarists, and I was always asking them all sorts of questions about the instruments they played and guitar parts on their records and guitar sounds and things. Great for me, but less so for the editors who sort of rolled their eyes at all the quotes I had about the significance of alternate tunings and the use of delay pedals on records. So after having this idea for a podcast in my head for a few years, I decided to finally make it. It's a bit nerdy, but hopefully not overly so, and you don't have to be a guitarist to enjoy it. Each guest tells me about how they came to the guitar, from the day that they saw it or played one for the first time, to the instruments they have now and the instruments they've owned and their relationship with the instrument. And if I was really lucky doing the interview, then they'd play these guitars for me. As you may have guessed from the intro music, one of the guests is going to be Bill Ryder-Jones. He's one of my absolute favourite guitarists and has been for a long time, and a wonderful person to boot. But there are plenty more besides him, which I'll announce down the line. I'm very excited about this series, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I've enjoyed making it. Anyway, thanks for listening this far. Please subscribe at all the usual places, iTunes, Acast, Spotify and so on. And if you like what you hear, or even if you don't and you just feel like doing me a favour, please leave a comment. The first episode will be up very soon, but until then, farewell.